Hello, this is Third Club, and today we are reviewing the 75254 AtST Raider with 540 pieces and 4 minifigures. This is a Mandalorian set, and the reason why I'm not filming this on my usual desk is because it's currently occupied with the new filming studio, and this won't fit inside of it. It's that big of a box. So, we have 4 figures, being the Mandalorian, Cara Dune, and 2 Plutonian Raiders. And this does not... Hang on, I'm going to try. Doesn't have the same box art as the other Mando sets, although this was like late 2019. That didn't exist at the time. It's enough fun we can see it in a battle scene. And the Mandalorian does not have Beskar armor, which technically you should, but he doesn't. That didn't exist at the time. Flipping this around, you can see some of its features. It can open up on the top, and it can swivel its head. It can shoot spring-loaded shooter things. And also the legs move, of course, like any AtST. Also, I'll probably try to do a comparison time with this and the other 2016 one, I believe it's called. 2016 or 2017. I don't know. I'll do a comparison. Here you can see some more explosions, because explosions are something which I enjoy. In Lego box art, obviously, that's something I enjoy. No, I don't. So, yeah, that's the box. Let's get into the figures. The first figure up in this new blank void. Yes, we are now in a light box. Thank you to my uncle who sponsored the new tripod and light box. So now we can do reviews, and they actually look really nice instead of on a cluttered desk. Is the Mandalorian from this $40 set. He does not have arm printing, unlike the $30 set. You can also get him in, which does have arm and leg printing, but he has leg prints. He's a non-Beskar armor, so pretty 2019/2020 of him to have that. His standard weapon and the darker gray helmet piece, you'll find he's a faceless character, as he kind of was at the time. He also has the gray cape that we see Mandalorian figures having now, these new smaller capes. So yeah, that's the Mandalorian. Our next figure up is Cara Dune, and this is the only set as of when I'm recording this in early 2021 where we can get Cara Dune, who has a nice long rifle, also good print, no arm print. I don't think they're going to do a lot of arm prints, and a angry face, because every figure has to have an angry face and a normal face. Obviously, that's what the people want. I think that's what the people will get. So yeah, it's a nice one of 3 exclusive figures in this set, technically. Our next figure up is a Plutonian Raider, and we do get 2 of these in the set, and they're both technically exclusive figures, and they have slightly different designs. This one, as you can see, he's got a blaster and this really neat neck piece, which is neat, and kind of a brownish torso with green legs. Pretty nice figure. I feel like the lighting here, though, at least how it's set up, you can't really tell what he looks like, but he's an angry guy if you can't tell. Our next and last figure is another Plutonian Raider, because, as I said, we get 2 of them in the set. And this one has 2 pistols, a shoulder pad, and a helmet, but he has the same chest, face, and leg prints. So yeah, nothing really too different, but nice armor and pistols, which honestly reminds me of Jango Fett, the dual pistol design. Before I start reviewing the actual Raider, I'd just like to say, I said it was $40, it actually cost $50. I got it on sale. Well, my family did, but whatever. It was on sale, so I thought it was $40, but no, this is a $50 AtST. I don't really see the value, and you'll see why in this review. The little turret here is a different design than the other one, and I'll probably do that in the comparison review. And he does have the same, well, it does have the same spring-loaded shooter mechanism as the other one. You push that, it shoots out, reload it up, do it over and over and over again until you die or it breaks. Whatever happens first. Next, you can wiggle these, and they're actually sturdier than the other model, which is similar to this. Sturdier, but not sturdiest, as you can tell by the fact that it fell off while I was trying to review it. That's pretty annoying. Also, it does have a nice darker gray color scheme, which I think suits it well. I guess. I mean, it's really your opinion if it does or doesn't. But yeah, it's a spinny thing. And to make it easier to spin, there is a knob on the back. Whoa, we can now spin it. And it does have a limited range, unfortunately. As you can see, you can only get there. But it's still nice. Head, I'm going to turn it on its side. Can open up. And there's a blaster in there, which doesn't really go with any figure in particular. A control panel, which is not printed, and a small seating space. Also, there's a top hatch, which is more accurate to shows and movies and other Star Wars media. Also, you can kind of see here, it has like an exposed panel kind of thing, I guess, using some paint rollers. So you can give it the look that it's been rummaged through and broken down and scrapped for parts. The legs in the Raider are neat because we get 2 different colored legs. One of them being red, which is nice. It's got some kind of wires sticking out, which I think is a good detail. I don't really know what the general audience opinion is. Tell me in the comments if you like it. But a bright red leg looks pretty nice, along with this brown one. I guess would kind of be rusty. Most of these kind of do move. Also, this very sticker heavy, especially on the feet. It has like 3 stickers per foot, plus another 2 for the legs. Did I say 2? I meant 3. Obviously, I meant 3. I definitely didn't just remember there was a sticker there, along with multiple up here and some on the head. So this is very heavy on the stickers. You've been warned. The legs move like this. And that works for both sides. I don't see why it would be different. In terms of its technic skeleton, it's a fairly strong build, I would say. I mean, maybe not the strongest in the world, because we have these things which fall off constantly. But I'm gonna move that away. You can kind of see the top piece of the light tent. But all complaints from me aside, because you're going to hear them in my reviews, this is a nice set because, you know, one, it's the first set from the Mandalorian wave, and I think they did a pretty good job putting it together, even though it has like the exact same functions as the other one. I mean, it definitely has more functionality than the headless one, right? Can we take a moment to dislike the headless AtST, the one which is possibly the worst AtST in history? Except for like the very first model, that thing had brown all over it in places where it shouldn't be. So here we got some nice views of the back. See more stickers because they're everywhere. The whip pieces are used to create these wires, which is nice, I suppose. So yeah, those are kind of my thoughts on a $50 set, which on sale, which it usually was on sale because it was overpriced. You can usually get this for about $40. And this hasn't been discontinued as of when I made this. This is the oldest Mandalorian set, and this is one of those rare opportunities where you can get them all in stores if you wanted to. I don't see why you would, but I also don't see why you wouldn't want to get them all, because there's some pretty good sets mixed in there, along with some lesser ones. What are my thoughts on the set? Well, as you've probably heard me complaining throughout this entire review, it may not be number 1 on my list of sets. But I also do see why people would enjoy this for what it is. I mean, it's a pretty big set. You got some exclusive figures. That's right, there's an S there. There's multiple exclusives. And that's nice, right? I mean, we obviously want as many exclusives as possible in one set. That does add value. But at the same time, it can be a bit of a struggle to get the set, because everyone wants an exclusive figure of Beskar Mando. So, if you can find it on sale at $40 or even $35 if you're lucky, then I would say take it then, but I really wouldn't suggest buying it if you have to get it at the full retail value, because it's pretty overpriced any other time. I know the holiday sales are unfortunately going away, although hey, some people get gift cards. So yeah, those are my thoughts on the AtST Raider. If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel. We try to do these videos as often as possible, although with the holidays, things have been getting a bit crazy. So, yeah. Subscribe, stay safe.